bootleg Mario Kart, and it still is. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why it's winning right now because of nostalgia. That's the only reason why. Sonic, honestly, tell me
But
how
Sonic has
is Sonic
nostalgia.
Team Racing any better, or how is Crash Team Racing any better than Sonic Team Racing? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I think Crash Team Racing has more of a skill gap. Like it's a very like skill based kart racer, in my opinion. This is my opinion though. It's very hard. Like you can't just walk into a match and just expect to do decent. Like literally, like there's so much going on at once. That's just my opinion though.
I don't know, man. Like I was watching gameplay. I was watching K-Dot play for like a good hour last night, bro. It looked like Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8, damn.
The only difference is you got bosses and
yeah, I heard they got
microtransactions.
bosses too.
Again, I want to see a boss. I want to see a boss fight to see like what it would actually like the difference be. But they do the drifting. They got the items, you know, instead of the star, they got the little mask.
Yeah.
The nitro instead of the mushroom. They got, you know, instead of the red shell, they got a missile. It's the items are just different, but it's the same thing. They all do the same thing.
They pretty much all do the same thing.
Yeah.
Except I'm more of a fan of the Ooga Butt mask rather than the star.
Yeah, the star, right?
Oh, that's
I've always grown up every time getting the mask hearing the Ooga Butt.
Ooga Butt.
Ooga Butt.
Hey, what's the bad Ooga Booga guy name?
The bad Ooga
Booger guy. The boogeyman.
The Ooga Burger. That guy.
The Ooger Burger.
No, because there's a good guy, right?
There's the good mask, and then there's the bad mask.
What's the bad mask name?
It's not Ooger Burger.
Yeah. Anyway, the bad mask. I saw like I don't know who the doctor guy, the evil guy. He actually has the bad mask instead of the good mask when he gets that power, which is kind of cool. I mean, we live too.
I
like Stealth did it, man.
I don't remember the Crash villains like that.
I remember that
you didn't play Crash growing up.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I'm not good with names. You're talking to a person that don't read very well, so
okay, me too.
No way.
I can't read either, man. I'd rather watch the movie or watch the credits. Go ahead, Quack. You were saying something though.
I was saying that the
they didn't have voice acting back then.
Shut up!
Yo, King Sleeper, sleep. Can you sleep for a bit? Okay, go ahead.
Go my night real quick. Everybody goes my night.
Go ahead, go Quack.
I was saying that the good mask was Aku Aku and the bad one was Uka Uka.
Okay, Aku. I got you. So yeah, the doctor, whatever his name is Dr. Big Forehead. That's all I can think of. You know what I'm talking about?
Dr. Big Forehead.
The guy with the hairline like Vegeta. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Who was his name?
Neocortex.
Oh, okay, Cortex. I'm gonna call Cortex. I can't say that whole thing. I'm gonna say Cortex. Yeah, that guy. He got the.
He played a lot of PlayStation. He remembers all the names.
I mean,
I should really be Googling this stuff to make myself like seem smart. I should just be Googling it up, but
don't worry, you got Quack Quack.
Yeah, Quack be Googling it. So yeah, let's get to intros, man. You can do your intro. You can say what you plan. We'll just do it like that one time. You know what I mean? We'll start off with AK.
Hey, what's up? It's AK. I always stream a whole lot. I'm gonna try to start streaming though. I'm gonna try to get a PS4 camera so I can start streaming. I streamed a little bit, some Shinobi Strikers, some BO4. That's really all I'm streaming right now because every other game I'll play right now is poo-poo. So follow me on Twitch if you want. AK the number 2 THAP. Hit your boy up.
I bet. Gino.
How's the world doing? Hope y'all doing good. This is Gino Gaines. You can find me on Twitch.
Hey.
In the future, you'll find me on YouTube. In the future, you'll find me on these other platforms. But right now, you can find me on your local Twitch. Right now, I'm playing a little bit of Last of Us on Sundays. You know, I'll do like a single player Sunday type deal. But you'll expect a lot of action games, beat 'em ups, you know, a little bit of shooting, you know, violence. I'm all about violence and sex.
All about world destruction, domination, all them things. I feel you. Mm-hmm. King Leo.
I'm playing Apex at the moment. I'm back on my Apex hype for the season 2. That's about it, really. I'm about to get Samurai Showdowns and start playing that and ranked on MK11. I was on a 12-game win streak yesterday.
You're playing
On
online.
MK. Yeah, I was playing on rank because you can
Damn.
unlock these costumes
Hey,
and shit.
if you want your streak to end, you just gotta go versus Gino, and that streak will end fast, man. Trust me.
Man, Gino be going back and forth. What you talking about?
For real? For
Nah,
real?
hey,
Gino's like
MK,
the best one I know.
No, listen though. We go back and forth. He pick his Liu Kang. I pick my Kung Lao.
Okay.
We be dancing though. I was like, okay.
Okay. So put some respect on his name. I got you.
Yeah.
Mufasa.
An intro.
I got a mid drink. My bad.
On the streams, I've been doing a lot of Pokemon. I'm doing I'm trying to do all of the generations Nuzlocke, and on off stream, I do a lot of Destiny. I sometimes stream the Destiny too. I don't have a schedule because being in the Middle East, I really don't have like control of when they tell me to come to work, I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the days is long. We be there 16, 17 hours. Not too often, but 12 hours is like a regular day. So I don't have a schedule anymore, but I'd be on the Twitch if I'm not streaming. I'm on some of y'all streams, you know. Rome, on there a lot, anytime I can.
I bet. Quack quack.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy Quack Quack. You can find me over on Twitch, quack_669. Currently playing a lot of Titanfall 2 as of lately. So if you want to see some good Titans messing everybody up, just come hit me up. Same goes for Twitter, Instagram, and everything else. And real quick, Mufasa, you doing the original Nuzlocke challenge?
I'm doing a Nuzlocke in every gen, basically. So I failed the yellow twice. I failed the platinum, and now I'm trying to do the silver. I'm just like bouncing around because after failing on the yellow twice, I was like, I need a break. I need a different gen. So I moved over to the.
Come and watch that Nuzlocke challenge.
Yeah, man.
So wait, what is that? I know what Pokemon is, but that's about it.
Nuzlocke is pretty much like when they die, they dead for good. You have to release them.
Yeah.
Oh. Hell
no. That's a Nuzlocke.
No.
What's that?
And you can only first Pokemon in every route. So it's not like you be like, oh, I'm gonna look for the best one. It's like, yo, you bump into a Pidgey. Hey, that's your Pokemon, dog. Like that's it. Everything. Yeah, that's it. It's just the Pidgey.
Hold up. Wait a minute. So Pokemon can die?
Well, they faint in the battle, and then you just release them. You're not allowed to use them anymore.
Oh shit!
They just straight.
Oh, that's some hardcore type game mode y'all done made up.
I enjoy watching Nuzlocke, so that's why I asked. I had to ask that.
That's some shit that ain't for me.
I've done a lot of the different challenges like that. There's character locks too. I did one of those where it's like you play as James, so you can only use the Pokemon that James used. But since he's a Team Rocket member, no Poke Center. Bro, that was the hardest thing I've ever did.
Yeah, you cannot go to any Pokemon Center, no nothing.
Yeah,
and since
I ain't doing all that. Sheesh. That's
crazy. Money is like finite because you get a certain amount of money throughout the game. You have to like use your healing items very wisely. I stay broke. Stay broke.
I understand woke, but staying broke, damn.
Dead ass, bro. That's literally making Pokemon like a hardcore game. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's because a lot of people always complain that the games are too easy. So it's like the only Generation 5 had the option for hard mode. So there's like basically different challenges on the internet that you can do to make it hard.
Okay. Damn. Well, I won't be doing that. But that's like in terms of streaming and like entertainment, that sounds really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine like your main Pokemon dies, everyone starts crying, bro. You just have to like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like can't use it no more. Like that's sad, bro.
Oh damn!
Bro, it happened the other day. I was playing and I got rated. I was like hype on the raid. I was like, yo, welcome everybody. Da, da, da. I looked at the screen. I was like, oh, did someone just die? I was
like, oh my gosh.
Oh, God. I put too much love in my Charmander for him to just die.
Yeah, man. I'm reviving him. You know what I'm saying? I'm using the Phoenix down on him, bro. Hell no. I'm using the Monster Reborn on him. All right. I'm the Real King Rome, the host. GG podcast. Episode 5?
It is.
Yeah.
We on episode 5, so we're gonna touch on some stuff that we didn't touch on last time. Last week we didn't do a podcast because it was Father's Day, so I hope everyone had a good Father's Day, especially you, Quack Quack. You know what I'm saying?
It was
definitely
nice. It was nice.
Happy Father's Day to you. You got some breakfast in bed or what?
I woke up. I had pancakes, scrambled eggs, or no, sunny side up. I had three
pancakes, man.
I had 3 sunny side up eggs. I had some toast, some bacon, some pancakes.
Yeah.
She took the kiddo like mid afternoon so I can enjoy the day after I spent my day with my daughter. She came home. We're supposed to actually go out for lobster dinner, but she actually just brought home a lobster, and she said, "Here you go."
And then what you do? You cooked it?
Got the
I cooked that motherfucker. I melted down a whole lot of butter, sat my ass down in front of my
Hey,
PC
yo,
and watched
everybody
my
that's
favorite
vegan,
streamer.
just turn off the stream right now.
Just turn it right off.
Everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe him.
We
I'll
had
just,
killing
I'll just
lobster.
let you know right now that the lobster did not scream going in the water, so that's a plus.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have 3 topics today. I guess we'll start off with the Crash Team Racing. So, I mean, probably everyone's kind of seen gameplay, but who actually played? Who's played the game so far? I haven't. I just seen gameplay.
I've seen gameplay.
I was trying to look for the game out here, but
Sorry, probably hard to find.
Yeah.
You gotta get it digitally.
Sometimes it's hard to find something.
Do you buy
Right.
I mean, we were kind of talking about it earlier and stuff like that. I mean, Gino brought up a pretty cool point about how, I guess, Sonic Team Racing came out and no one really cared about it, but everyone seems to care about this Crash Team Racing. And obviously, Mario Kart's like the GOAT when it comes to kart racers, right? So,
yeah.
Gino?
No, look. You guys think this stirring up? I'm pissed. I'm serious. Fuck that. I'm serious. Like Sonic has been in our homes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, emotion about this, and then he come out with a racing game, all PlayStation and Switch. It's on the Switch too, and no love.
Is it on Xbox? Is it on Xbox?
I don't know about all that. It probably is.
It probably is. I'm not sure, but it probably is.
No, look, hold on.
I mean, I bought freaking the Sonic game, and then I played it for I think I played it for 1 stream, and I haven't touched it since.
Well,
I
Sonic
think
Mania, Sonic Mania is one of those games it's a tribute to the past. Okay, like
no, not Sonic Mania. Sonic. Did I say Sonic Mania? My bad. I meant Sonic Team Racing.
No, I saw that. You played it.
Yeah,
it's on Xbox. Yeah, it's on Xbox.
Oh, it's on Xbox. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Steam too. You can go on PC.
You can go on PC. Like, come on. Where's the fucking love? This is a legend. This is a legend. Anything that Mario comes out with, everybody's on it, right? Just about. Let's just Mario Party or something. Some people like that stuff too.
Mario Party.
Right. Like, I don't care for that. And then Crash comes out with a remake of a classic, mind you. Right. And everybody's on it. Everybody loves it, and I'm telling you, it's because of nostalgia. That's the only reason why it's getting all this
Sonic got nostalgia too.
That's true.
I just saw some Crash has already overtaken Sonic for games sold.
For sure.
It's already overtaken. Like it's been out for like, what, 4 days.
I was anticipating the Mario freaking the Crash game way more than I was anticipating the Sonic game, but I got a Sonic game because everyone's kind of getting it. I thought. But then I got it, and then like no one was playing. And I was like, I bet back to like Call of Duty and like regular stuff that I've been playing. So I was kind of like I wanted to see like people really excited for it, but I guess
I feel like
with the Crash Racing, is there a lot of online play with it? Like, is there online hubs that people go to?
Hubs,
you know, like Mario Kart has the online, and everyone's you battling against people all over the world, like.
Yeah. Same kind of thing. And it has the thing that like kind of puts it over is because Mario Kart. If you're comparing Mario Kart got like different levels, like it's like a hard mode or whatever. Like people are faster or whatever, right? And then you got like you go through your own circuit. But this the Crash game, it actually got a story mode, kind of like Diddy Kong Racing. Everybody loves Diddy Kong Racing. That's a classic. You know what I mean? Like it had a story mode, had good gameplay, had different freaking different. You can go in the air, you can go in the freaking water, you can do a whole bunch of different things like that. But I think it's really cool that it actually has like a story mode. You know what I mean? For people that don't want to play online, because online gets sweaty in every other game. But if you don't want to kind of like play that online stuff, you can still kind of like get your like single player experience, right? So that's kind of cool. Like, and it actually has like legit cutscenes. You know what I mean? Not just like, oh yeah, here's the story, but it's like there's no cutscenes or anything. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. I mean, when I watch gameplay and stuff, because I haven't picked it up, I'm going to pick it up. But when I've like seen reviews and like watch people play it, like it looks like a very skill-based kart racer. Do you know what I mean? Like I've seen people like you really got to know the course and stuff like that, and you really got to know when to drift, when not to drift, and stuff like that. But it is like you guys said before we even got on, it's pretty much a Mario Kart like clone, like a cheap Mario Kart in a way. You know what I mean? But it kind of does some things better than Mario Kart in terms of competitive kart racer, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys got anything more to add?
The whole team aspect of it is a great. It's kind of like you have with the VRs, like Apex really pushes the team aspect, and that's what makes it cool. And that's the same thing with Sonic Team Racing versus Mario Kart. Yeah, I think that's a great thing. But when we talk about comparing, like I'm gonna ask anybody who's actually played Crash and actually played Sonic Team Racing, can you tell me honestly what makes Crash better? Because I've watched it on stream. I played the Sonic game, but I've watched the Crash game, and it's awesome. But I'm trying to see like what makes it better. Like,
I just said it had like a legitimate story mode, so I think that's what puts them over the not only freaking Sonic, but as well as Mario Kart.
Okay, so story mode. Okay.
For me, I haven't played either one of them. I watched gameplay a little bit of both of them. I feel like Crash got more hype, like it got more like marketing before it was released. Whereas Sonic, I didn't really see a whole lot of information about it. It just kind of like
good point.
One day, oh hey, here's Sonic Team Racing. Yeah. But Crash has been getting commercials and stuff for months.
It's
waiting for it to come out.
Crash. Go ahead.
It's a nostalgia thing, and I do agree.
Yeah.
So, like Gino did say, Sonic's been in everybody's house. I don't care who you are. Everybody's seen, heard, played some kind of Sonic game, something. But I feel like part of it is, somebody said it earlier, I don't know who said it, that the Sonic movie, like how everyone was bitter over the trailer about it. Everyone kind of hated the trailer. I feel like everyone like kind of like was mad at Sonic, so Sonic, they decided like
I'm gonna make Gino mad right now. Sonic is cringe, bro. Sonic, okay. Yeah, Sonic in the last 12 years has been like pretty cringe, man. I'm sorry. Like I can't really name you a really good Sonic game. Sonic Mania, cool. It's pretty much they remastered all the best levels and added a few new ones, right?
Sure.
So that's a really good game. I'm playing it right now. I'm actually having a lot of fun. I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm having a lot of fun playing it. But like that's not really a new experience. I mean, the ones for the Game Boy Advance were pretty cool. I used to play those, but it was okay. I didn't really get that Sonic 1 or 2 vibe from it. So Sonic had Sonic was hooking up with princesses and shit like that. What was that game where Sonic got like that story that he was kissing and shit? Like it was like a human. Bruh, like Sonic. When people hear Sonic's name, they cringe. They're like, "Ew!" Like, "Oh, it's you know what I mean?" And even look at the movie, man. He looks like a freaking like he got some kind of disease or something like that. Like, why he look like that? So I think when you hear Sonic nowadays, it's kind of like you kind of get like those weird like, you know what I mean? You get those feelings. But when you still hear Crash, you're like, Crash, he's cool. I can rock with him. You know what I mean? He's still pretty fun. He's cool. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Would you go watch a Crash Bandicoot movie though?
That's no excuse. Though.
Would you go watch it?
I'm going to address that cringe shit.
Okay.
Now, you can say the same exact shit about Mario because he has plenty of cringe down the line.
No.
You can't. That movie sucked ass.
Oh wait, the realistic one?
Yes. Cringe.
Oh, that was terrible. That was like ranked like #1 worst movie ever made.
Oh wait, Dragon Ball Evolution? Take it back, sir. Take it back right now. Take it back right now.
Oh, and Avatar: Last Airbender IRL.
No.
Don't you say no? That movie was trash. Movie was trash.
compared to the movies that we're talking about, come on, man. You can watch. I can watch it again. I can watch it.
No, I can never watch Avatar again. I tried to start it one day, and no.
Avatar was not that bad.
Y'all disrespectful, honestly. Y'all disrespectful.
No,
Avatar wasn't that bad, bro.
It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad, bro.
Garbage.
It was not as cringe. It's not cringe. It was not that bad.
Cringe. It's not. Okay, it has cringe.
Yo, Avatar was so bad because of all of the dance moves. It was just like, oh, we about to do a fire attack. It looked good in the anime, but when it came to live action, all of those ridiculous.
No anime show does live action well though.
So they need to stop doing it.
Right, you're right. I can't think of one. I
think the only good one I seen was Immortal Blade. That was the only good one I seen. That was a good live action.
I don't know what that is.
It's about this anime, this old samurai that can't die.
And also, I just remembered something too. I feel like another reason Sonic didn't get as much love with this one is they kind of did like not really a racing game, but a similar like vehicle type game with Sonic Riders.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why. Huh?
Was it a good game though?
I mean, I liked it. It was all right. But
how was that a bad thing?
No, I feel like
it's like the same game done twice type of situation.
Not really, because with Sonic Riders you on like a skateboard and you were like it was a downhill kind of game. But I feel like that's kind of why like this is me. I don't know. I feel like it's why isn't getting much love because like they've kind of already done a kind of Sonic racing game. It reminded me.
When did that come out? Because if
it's old. I mean, it reminds me of Temple Run. It's like a Temple Run type game. Like it's downhill.
Temple Run?
Yeah. Like your 3 lanes. Yeah, you got like jump between them. Like you get your coins and power ups and shit while you're going through there. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Sonic's kind of fell off too in that aspect.
Yeah, but I agree with you on like the marketing. Definitely.
Marketing. Yeah.
Surprise! Hey, we got a Sonic game coming out. Whereas they were building up Crash Team Racing for a while. I want to say almost.
It was at E3. Yeah. It was at E3.
Right.
So no Sonic at E3, right? So that's big.
No.
Yeah.
Let's say
for sure, but I wish one of us actually. I should have freaking picked it up. I'm gonna buy it, but I'm like, man, I just bought freaking.
You talking about Crash?
Yeah. I will be picking it up though. I definitely want to play. I'll probably wait for a sale though, to be honest. And the way the PlayStation's been doing it, we've been getting crazy sales every week, like really good sales. So yeah, about that.
I mean, like I'll say one thing that really bothers me about Sonic.
Go ahead.
The Hedgehog can run Mach speed. Why the hell does he
need a car, bro?
No.
Why does he need a car?
Hey, you really gonna ask that? You're tired, man. You're tired of running, bro.
Really? You really gonna go there?
I am.
Yeah, why does he need a car?
Let me tell you, I don't give a damn if you were Sonic or freaking what's that fast motherfucker? The fastest guy.
That's like the Flash driving a car.
I don't give a damn. Listen, if you had the option to drive a car, you would.
Not if I was a Flash.
No.
If I can run Mach speed, hell no.
What do I need a car for? I can run across the world in like seconds.
Because it saves energy.
But it's tiring though.
Because it saves energy. That's why.
Have you ever seen Sonic get tired? Have you ever seen him stop and drink a martini or some shit?
He looked tired as hell in the freaking movie, man. He looked tired. Why is
that movie is cringe? That's
because that's a movie. That's cringe. You can't.
That's because he cracked out in the movie.
He looked tired the whole movie, but like for real.
I'm just saying. That's the movie though. The whole movie is just quacked up. All right.
You never went to like Disneyland. You been to Disneyland before?
Yeah.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Right, of course.
Bad memories.
Hopefully one day you do go to Disneyland. They got these little cars in Autopia, right? And when you get in these cars, it's fun as fuck, man. You going around, you might bump into people. It's fucking awesome. But guess what? You can run faster than the motherfuckers. I guarantee you. But you got in there anyway. Why? Because the ride.
Why? Because general people are lazy.
Bumper cars, I'm dead.
Bumper cars too.
Then again, it's not a race, though.
Yeah, it's not a race.
It can be.
And humans are just naturally lazy as hell, anyways.
True.
If I can spend a little bit more time, yes, I can understand that. But Sonic is a damn hedgehog. He's an animal. What does he have to be lazy about?
No, I know animals
When
are
they can
tired.
run, when they can run Mach
This is
speed.
a fictional talking hedgehog. We're talking about his stamina and him getting tired.
Hey man, we gotta get into details.
Exactly.
We gotta get into
Exactly.
This is an in-depth analysis.
This
You have to
man collects coins to stay alive. What do you mean?
rings.
bro. I would do that too, and the gold rings too. That's lit, bro. Think
That's
about that.
his power. That's his power. And every time he gets hit,
A couple rings on my neck.
every time he gets hit, the rings start to spill over. He's tired.
He tired. I'm dead.
He ain't tired, man. He got shanked.
Oh man.
This man getting shanked by spikes and shot by Dr. Eggman.
I'm with Gino on this.
Tired too.
I'm with Gino on this one. Oh God, bro. I'm with Gino on this one, bro. But I mean, yo, if he's in last place, why don't you just hop off the freaking hoopty and just finish first, man? You know what I mean? Just
that should be an option. That would be awesome. Now, I only have one complaint about this about Sonic Team Racing. I have one. It should be faster. This is a Sonic game. I'm assuming. I'm expecting it to be fast as fuck, it's like Sonic speed. That's what I wanted. Like, you ever play Wipeout?
Crash looks faster than Sonic. Like in terms of like how fast the carts go. I don't know. Like
I agree.
In Crash,
from what I've seen,
like Mario Kart.
You say
You
what?
know that the 50 to 100, the 150 to 200.
Yeah, it has that
They
option.
got that.
I was losing 2 million jump.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're done with that.
Yeah.
We kind of went to Sonic. So I'll in the topics.
So how y'all feel about Google Stadia, bro?
I was, bro. So we're actually gonna go to the Michael Pachter thing first, and then we'll go to the Google Stadia because I think that's like the real thing that we kind of like go off of. Michael Pachter, we all know who Michael Pachter is. If you don't know who Michael Pachter is, he's pretty much a guy that makes a lot of predictions. I would say a lot of them are right, and I would say a lot of them are wrong. So he's basically some kind of, let's just say, video game guru that kind of just got a name off that kind of stuff. I think he was in actually, I don't know if development, but he was doing something. I don't know, back in the day. But now he just kind of makes like crazy predictions and he does interviews. So in an interview, I think at E3, some guy at IGN, he was interviewing, he was talking to this, that, and it just came up and he was like, bro, the PS5 is going to be $800. So what do you guys think? $800 for the PS5.
He's hot.
No thanks.
Bro, there's no way.
He's predicting
$800,
that.
like, bro.
Hold on, wait a minute. Talking about the console itself is going to be $800.
The console itself, PS5, when it comes out, is going to be $800 American.
No,
That bitch better be solid gold.
No, it won't. It won't.
Is it gonna cook me breakfast, drive me to freaking work, do all that shit for me too? God damn! Like,
Better iron my pants.
His prediction is incorrect. They're going to stick with what they know. They're going to keep the price between 400 to 500.
Yeah,
now,
I don't think it's going to be more than 590.
I don't think it's going to be 4, but it might be around 5 or 6. Maybe.
All the rumors and stuff. He was talking about all the rumor specs and all that kind of stuff. There's no way that they can keep the price down. Which, I mean, when they release consoles, they don't make their money from consoles. They make it from software, right? But they always take a loss. Right? They always take a loss. 6 years before they're in the plus. But that's what he's kind of going off of. He's like, yeah, like all this stuff, the AK capabilities, all that stuff. So what do you guys think now that I told you that? Like, what do you guys think?
I think he's wrong. He's wrong.
100% wrong. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I've read like 4 or 5 different articles about it. Every article I read said it'll be between $399 and $499.
Okay.
Because that makes the most sense. Because like you said, Sony's not gonna make their money off their consoles. Right. They're gonna make their money off the software and off Plus and stuff like that. So where they're gonna make all their money.
Right.
And so for them to say, "Oh, this console might be the last console we ever released," this. Why would they make it $800? Because then no one's gonna want to buy it. Everyone's gonna stick with their PS4s they already have.
Oh, you did.
And then they're gonna be like, "I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait 2 or 3 more years so that it drops to the $300-400 I expected to pay when it came out."
Right. I think it goes more into like I think it's. Do you guys really think that the Xbox is going to be $800 as well?
No.
So like, how it just would never happen. We all remember PS3, right? The PS3 launch and everything that they put $600, and the competition was less.
Yeah, nobody bought it.
Nobody bought them at first, right? And everyone just went to the competition. Okay, now this gen, what happened? Xbox said that, oh, you cannot run the freaking Xbox without a freaking Kinect, right? So they put $100 on it, right? What happened?
Nobody bought Xbox.
No one bought an Xbox. Everyone went to PS4. So people just want to go to where it's like more. I mean, you got to think about parents too, right? Like a lot of parents are buying it for their kids and stuff like that. You think like these parents really want to buy more for like more or less the same kind of shit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Just for a little bit better graphics and shit. Like no one's gonna pay double the price when they can go buy an old PS4 instead of this PS5 just came out because it's gonna go on sale now that PS5's out, and you buy a PS4 Pro at that point. It's going to be it's not going to be as good as a PS5, but it's going to be less than half the price.
I already know what PlayStation or Sony's strategy is going to be for the PS5.
All right,
let's hear it.
Like, so it brings us to the point where you're talking about, okay, if the PS5, you got another system that pretty much makes everything it did prior to with better graphics. But that's not what they're going to be pushing. You already know what I want to say, VR. That's what they're going to be pushing.
Oh, yeah, they're VR, yeah.
They're pushing that hard. That's going to be the thing.
They're talking about it's a wireless VR headset.
Yes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, wireless VR headset. Yeah.
Okay.
I was reading something about that earlier. So yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I feel you on that.
That is going to be the cornerstone of the PS motherfucking 5.
Do you think they're gonna go all in on VR?
Yes.
I'm going to say, if not all in, it's going to be skewed. It's going to be at least
not all in, but
it's going to be at least like 70, 80%, and the other 20 to 30% is going to be on everything else that we all know that they're good at. As exclusive, making games. They're going to keep that. They're going to slowly usher us into VR. Now, Xbox, what they're going to do, it's kind of going to one of our next topics. What they're going to do is basically usher console players into this whole stream gaming thing, this whole like cloud gaming type deal. So that's what they're going to push.
So I can see it because check it. Sony already said that all of the old VR systems will work on the new one. So that's how I feel. You kind of right, because like if they're saying, "Oh yeah, don't worry about your VR systems. You can still use the old ones, and we got new ones coming." It's like, oh snap! So y'all really trying to push this VR thing. The second thing that I think so most consoles when they come out, when they drop, is that they're not making money. Like Ron was saying with the software, right? So how much does a game cost? Like $60, right?
Right.
The digital version costs the same amount, but it's more profitable because they don't need the disc, they don't need the printer, they don't need to ship it. They just need to let you download it.
Fuckers are known.
Right?
Yeah.
So if they just start pushing just play the game, just download it. It's way easier, They and then they don't have to like sell the disc. They don't have to give GameStop their cut or Best Buy their cut. That's how they gonna make money back. Digital downloads and VR and whatchamacallit. What's that?
Are you
what's
fucking
that?
serious?
That PlayStation does?
Oh, it's about they had their own streaming thing. It was a PS something.
PlayStation Now?
Yeah, PlayStation Now.
Yeah, that's how they gonna make the money back. I think it's gonna be like $5.99. I don't think they're gonna push 800 because who's gonna buy that?
Nobody.
I don't know.
I'm looking at an article right now that's saying PS5 and Xbox Scarlet might be priced at $399 according to Michael Peck.
Whoa.
Yeah,
back in the day?
I saw $399. I saw one from 3 days ago.
I think it's going to be starting at $399. They're going to give you the boo-boo version option. They gotta have the doo-doo option.
Everybody's got the doo-doo option.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Everybody does.
But then you're gonna get mad, like, oh man, the homie got the real shit. Then you have to upgrade. They just make their money back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was like a rumor that was like way back. I don't know if it's still a rumor. I think I'm pretty sure it's deaded, but they said they're gonna have like a diskless Xbox which cut down costs to save some money there.
They already got that.
Well, I'm talking about with like the new consoles, you know what I mean? Like have the two different versions, right?
Oh
at
yeah,
launch.
yeah.
Like have one that's like maybe $100
no
or $50 cheaper, and then have
Yeah.
like an option that like maybe it's like has more of the bells and whistles. Like when you buy a car, you can get the fully loaded, or you can get the like just bare bones, right? It doesn't have like the freaking
That cloth interior.
You can get the regular.
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. So I mean, I
Right.
can kind of see them doing something like that, I guess, but I don't know if it's gonna be like diskless. Maybe it'd just be like more memory and maybe stuff like that. Because I do think there will be a revision down the road. I think they're really happy about the mid-gen refreshes that they both put out. Like having more power down the road when they can do that. I don't know if they want to like just cater to like the hardcore gamers or like kind of compete. Not really compete, but try to like stay around where like PC, you know what I mean? So they might do that again. Like you might see in like 4 or 5 years, you might see another PlayStation, and Xbox. King Leo, what you doing, my guy?
This annoying ass fucking shell con.
Mute your
Or
mic.
whatever that dude's name is. The dude that takes your souls. That shit is annoying.
So yeah, if you just rate and just mute your mic. But yeah, Quack, you got anything more to say? What did he say? He said that the PS4 and Xbox is going to be
The
$400.
PS5 and Xbox Scarlet might be priced at $399, according to Michael Pachter as of June 14th. I just posted the article that was on the PlayStation website into your DMs.
See, this guy's like,
wait a minute.
Where'd
So
you
wait a minute.
go?
This motherfucker said that it's gonna be fucking $1,000 in your leg, and now he wants to say it's $400.
Yeah, I just posted up the article that was on the PlayStation website into your DMs, Rome. I'm about to post it up into yours right now, Gino.
He's like herpes, bro. I'm done.
Put it on the stream, man, so that everyone could click.
I can do that.
I can. That's why I sent it over to Rome.
Oh.
Because Rome's a host, he can easily just post everything up.
True. And I feel like part of it too is I feel like now they are trying to add all these PC components into these consoles to try and make them run better. So I feel like they're trying to convert PC players back to come back to console, because me and Jim talked about yesterday, a lot of like BRs, FPS games, like I'd much rather play them on my PC just because one, they run better, and it's just more comfortable for me to run it with my PC on my control and keyboard as opposed to sitting with a controller barely running 60 FPS.
I'll sit mouse and keyboard all day.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like so like now I was reading something here. Their PS5's putting Ryzen 3 CPU in it, and they're doing an AMD graphics card in it. Like,
so yeah, they're running the AMD chip based on the Ryzen.
Yeah, and then
Core Zen 2, like they're gonna be trying to push for the good stuff.
All right, can the consoles compete with PC at all? At all? Can these new consoles? Can they?
Man.
No,
like at all. Like
no, they cannot.
Win anybody that's on PC back? No,
not at all. They
Not at
ain't going to be back at all.
Frames per second. Like, you're not doing that on an Xbox One X. You're not doing that on
When I play Overwatch, I'm sitting comfortably at 2 to 270 FPS.
What I think Rome is talking about is like the new ones, the PS5 and the Xbox Scarlet. Does it sound like they'll be able to compete with PC?
No, still not at all.
I say no, just for the fact that 90% of the games I can get on that console, I can get on my PC without having to buy a whole new system.
Yo, who laughed like that, man? Isn't that freaking Krusty the Clown from
Krusty?
Krusty. No, but like, so that's what I'm saying. And we talked about that kind of like the first week when y'all talking about how Xbox fell off. Xbox, all their games go through Microsoft, and I can buy any Xbox game that I want on my PC without having to go out and buy an Xbox.
Or you can just buy the Game Pass for Xbox.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So I feel like that's why these consoles won't convert a lot of people from PC to these consoles, just because any game that I really want on console, I can probably buy it on my PC without having to spend $400, $500, $600 on a whole new console just to buy this game.
I also don't want to spend any money on online.
I got a question back after you guys are done.
I want to say you can take that same $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 and upgrade
my PC.
Right. That's what we're talking about.
So Quack, will you be getting any new console at all?
I mean, if I can cop it for cheap, but hell no.
Damn.
I mean, I got a cousin that works over at GameStop. All you guys know that. And even if he hits me up like, yo, I can get you this for like $250, I'll be like, 180 or no deal.
But what about Last of Us? What about
what?
Last of Us?
No.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He said, nah. Damn, you just go shut down Last of Us, the freaking goat of games.
Listen, PS4 was the last of it for me for console.
The last of it.
I'll tell you that. It was the last of it for console for me.
The
Last of Us is gonna be on PS4 anyway.
Oh shit! That is so disrespectful.
Yeah, that is disrespectful to low key.
The last of it.
I'm sorry, but if it's on PC, yeah, I'll cop it. But I mean, Rome.
How if it gets tens around like everyone in the world give it a 10. Everyone on this panel says, "Bro, it's the best game I ever played." Now what?
It is.
I won't, no.
Or what?
No.
What?
You can say everybody will give it a 10. I will still say no.
Wow.
I hear you now. Here's the thing, I'm not mad at him for that. It's kind of like it kind of pushes that direction anyway. But for me personally, I'm going to get the new PS4 or PS5, excuse me, and that's because what it's going to do with VR. But on the other side of that, you get a PC, you got the Oculus, you got all these other different VR things. They already are ahead of the PlayStation on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, but I just
isn't the Oculus like super duper expensive though?
They're different prices. You got the cheaper ones, and then they got ones at like $3,000, whole VR set.
I saw like over $1,000 for Oculus. So I was like, yeah,
right.
Good.
Well, like Gino was saying, there's a new version of everything. There's they got the step up, they got all that.
Yeah, but what's the cheapest version of it? Like how much? Like if that's still $1,000, that's like that's a PS5. No joke. Like that's still pretty expensive. Me for like an Oculus, for like a VR. I don't know. I mean, everyone's different, I guess. Some people will see the value in it, but
like Oculus Rift S, $399 on Amazon.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
No, that's really not.
Is that like the best VR? Is it or what?
The Oculus
is one of the better ones.
Yeah, and like if you ever get a chance to use the PS4 VR, it's awesome. It's really good. It's really incredible for a PS4 what it's doing.
Yeah.
The limitations that it has, they actually work on some of those things. But one of the main things is that you're limited to one PS4 camera, which means you don't get the 360 degree.
The angle. Yeah.
But you can see everything around when you put that VR headset on. Oh my God, you're in that shit. All right, you're in the world. But as far as like the system reading your emotions and stuff like that, you're confined to 275 degrees versus 360.
Okay.
Whereas the Oculus, you get the whole 360. Like you don't have to worry about moving out of the zone and shit like that.
Oh, okay. That's pretty dope. I just like you're like the VR guy, I would say. If anybody ever said like, yo, I would even direct them towards you. Like, is VR where it needs to be? Like right now, you'd say? Like would you recommend people like, hey man, yeah, it's definitely worth it right now. Like for the games, for the experience, it's where it needs to be right now.
Currently, right now, yes. It's still in
I would say
no, hold on, hear me out.
It just needs better games.
It's still in its infancy, especially like with the PlayStation. I have literally a handful of games right now. That's not a lot. It's like literally 5 games that I would say they are on it. They're on it, but it's still in its infancy. It's not like you got a whole plethora of options. You don't really have a whole plethora of options. But I'm telling you right now, they have this Iron Man game, a full VR game that's coming out. You're going to be Iron Man.
It looks lit.
And right now, the biggest shooter right now is Firewall. And that's one of the games I've been playing on VR. That game is incredible. It's like being in Rainbow Six. It plays a lot like Rainbow Six. But it's in VR, like you're in it. You're not in your room anymore. You're in the fucking world, I just
want to play Beat Saber.
Beat Saber is awesome too. You can play that on your computer.
Beat Saber looks dope.
It is.
Wait, what is that?
Beat Saber is think of like a Guitar Hero but with drums.
I wouldn't even say with drums. I'd say with lightsabers.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
with lightsabers.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'll look into that, man. I don't know. I've always was like, yo, I want to get a VR, but I'm like, man, is it going to be one of those situations where I spend a whole lot of money on something and I play it once, twice a year when like the family comes over, something like that. You know what I mean? Like that kind of.
Okay, no. You got. So the thing is, honestly, to tell you the truth, you have to have the right person, like myself, to usher you in the VR. They have the right experience. I had the same experience. I had somebody who was experienced with VR, and it kind of guided me through it the right way. Yeah, right. If you, so for example, if you had a PSVR right now, these are the games I'll tell you to get. I'll tell you to get Resident Evil 7. If you ever played Resident Evil 7 and you didn't play it on VR, you didn't play it.
Okay.
You didn't play it. So get that. Get Firewall. What's that newest game that came out? What's that?
What about Farpoint?
Farpoint is okay. It's okay.
It was
avoid it. If you got Firewall, you don't need Farpoint.
I bet.
All right. What was that new game that came out? I'm trying to remember what it's called. This one I haven't played, but it's huge. I think it's called Blood and something. It's one of the new ones that came out. Creed got its own game. The boxer, you know.
Oh, that's lit, Creed. That's lit.
Creed.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, it'll teach you how to throw them hands.
It really does. Listen. This game, I can throw, right? Like it's just a workout. It had me sweating. Like I'm up here legitimately gassed out at the 12th round. Like you feel like you're
better than Wii boxing.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't even compare it.
Wii boxing was fun. It was so fun, bro.
It was fun, but
you realize all you gotta do is swing the thing back and forth. You don't gotta do real punches. But yeah.
But on Creed, you do.
I'm just trying to play Eagle Flight on VR.
That's going to be fire too. I think they showed that at E3.
Hey, how was Gino? Have you played the Batman game on VR?
Yes.
I heard it's not even a game; it's an experience.
It's an experience. It's not really a game. It's like something really short. It's kind of like what they did with the Spider-Man. They had a little experience with that, and a lot of that was going on, and that's like the early era of the PSVR. It's like you had all these experience games. That's why I'm telling you right now, as it stands, PS4 VR is ready for people to start jumping on it. They have incredible titles, and
if they do another price drop during like the holiday season, because I'm gonna be waiting like at least another year for the new consoles, I might pick it up.
They already dropped the prices. I mean, I think it's under 300 now. To be honest, with a bundle too, they give you a whole bundle of games. A very Sonic type game that they have. What's it called? It's like this little robot. Really unique game. Blood and Shoot was the game I was talking about. Space Junkie is another good game that's starting to blow up on PSVR. But you can get that on PC as well if you want to go that route.
Okay.
It's a lot of titles, man. Like they're doing good. And if you're not jumping on it while it's not necessarily popular, jump on it now.
Bet. All right, let's get into this Google Stadia. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I'll buy that for you.
I'm buying it
first. Who's buying it?
Yes, me.
I'm thinking about it.
Since you're so damn excited, bro, go ahead, man.
All right, so I kind of heard about it a little bit like a couple weeks ago, and then like yesterday I started looking up more about it. It's the way they're talking about it. It sounds like it's gonna be really good because, you can pre-order right now for $130. You get their
price is right. I'll give you that. The price is right. Definitely right. It's definitely
you get their Google Stadia controller.
Looks
you get 3 months of their. The controller comes with, you can do streaming off the controller like you have on PlayStation. It has the Google Assistant button, so you can like say, like, hey Google, whatever, do this, that, whatever. You get that. You get the whole Destiny 2, all the DLC, season pass, everything with it.
3 months for free, like 1,000.
I was about to say they gave that.
It was free on everything, bro.
True. True.
But anyway, nice.
You get 3 months of their Pro for free for you and a friend.
Okay.
And I guess something else with it. It sounds like a concept for people who don't have the money to go out and spend on a $500
PS5
on an $800 PS5, because I think it's like, so you can, like, it's connected to Google Chrome. As long as you have, I think, 35 megabits a second or higher, you can run it in 4K. because you're not relying.
I don't have that.
You're not relying on your own processing power. Google's doing everything supposedly. Like as long as you have over 35 megabits a second internet, you can run it. You can run whatever in 4K.
Who has that here?
I got 110.
So wait,
I got like 130.
Wait, 130?
Yeah, I got like 110 megabits now.
Down.
Yes.
Damn, y'all live in California or some shit like that, bro.
You know damn well I don't live out in Cali. I don't live out there at
I
all.
live in West Virginia, homie. But
Bro, I live in the Middle East and I got
download. I think it goes up to like 20 or something like that. Damn, bro.
God damn.
30.
yeah, on a microwave, homie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, microwave that
You're
costs
playing on a
$130.
yeah, fuck that.
130, holy shit! I'm getting 130 up and down for like $35 a month.
It's Canada.
What?
It's like really expensive. Everything's just expensive here, to be honest.
God damn.
Damn. So okay, so you have 100. You have 100. You have 100. Who else has 100 here?
No.
Okay. What about who? Okay, Gino, what do you have?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Go to like testyourspeed.com. You can easily just
Yeah,
find
you
out
can test it
your,
right now.
your
You can
thing.
test it right now
Yeah.
if you have it on your.
Okay, so that
I just feel like okay for the majority of people, like, and I mean, you guys are probably, I would say, not in the majority. They're probably anywhere between because you're not. I mean, your mom's gonna get the top internet, like especially for these young boys. Like, nah, bro.
I don't live with mama.
all right. Here, actually, I got to pull it up here. So what you say you get 30?
Yeah,
Okay, you can still run it in 1080p, 60 frames per second.
yeah, but my
Supposedly.
PS4 is stronger for the most part.
You talking about download speed, right?
Well, I mean, by then, when is it supposed to come out? Wait, when is it supposed to come out? It's coming out soon, right?
You can pre-order it now.
November.
It's supposed to drop in like November. The
November.
Founders Edition is.
Okay,
For everyone
so,
else,
yeah.
it's dropping in 2020.
Okay.
And you can run it on laptop, PC. I think it said
Anything,
console.
right?
It said consoles, but I don't know how that's going to work. And they're starting off with the Google Pixel 3, and then the new phone after that, the Google phones, and then they're going to move to the other phones like Samsung, Apple, all that stuff. They're going to move to that later.
If I was them, I would probably like just have it to our like the Pixel phones for a hot minute just to like push sales on there. But I mean, I don't know if they still can compete with like Samsung and iPhone. But yeah.
Well, I watched like a 20-minute video on it earlier. So they're doing it so that way, because Google Pixel already runs through Google. They're not gonna have to change anything. They're gonna try in 2020 to open to other phone services.
So wait, y'all think there's not? I mean, it is obviously different than PS Now and all that other stuff. But like, y'all think that cloud gaming right now is ready for this?
I think
y'all
we've been
believe them
in that way with all of the other
I mean,
streaming
there's no right or wrong answer. It's opinions. I think it's gonna be laggy, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I think it's gonna be laggy, especially if you're playing like a solo game and you're playing like at a high difficulty. I feel like it's gonna be laggy, bro. You're gonna get mad.
It's probably gonna be laggy as shit.
Imagine if you play like I'm gonna say the name wrong, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Sicario. Yeah.
Sicario.
Whatever. Sicario, bro.
Sicario.
Sicario. Yeah, Sicario. If you guys play Sicario,
Is that a Pokemon, bro? What are you talking about?
man, whatever. Y'all know what
That's
I'm talking about.
the evolved form of the first starter.
Is Sicario actually a Pokemon? Anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sicario. Sicario, man. Sicario. 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 Nah. We ain't doing this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
ROM.
So Sicario, Sicario. Imagine you playing like one of them sub bosses and you get input lag. Say goodbye, bro. You ain't playing that. And I thought it was gonna come like Xbox Game Pass, where it's like, I bet you're gonna have like a huge library, but it's not the case. You're still gonna have to pay $60 for it. And in Canada my case, $80 for it.
Okay, so they were talking about that earlier on here. So their base like subscription thing is free. Other thing with the what is it for the Founders Edition? You get a Chromecast Ultra, which streams onto your TV in 4K. That's the other thing.
That's pretty lit. Pretty lit.
That comes included in the $130 price. So They said they've been working on this for years. That they've had everybody they can at Google work on this for years, and it's supposedly going to come out. And of course, I'm sure when it first comes out, it's going to be laggy because
everything's kind of half broken when it comes out these days. So
yeah, everything's half.
Can't even get crossplay on Dauntless right.
Yeah,
true.
Hey, real quick, I gotta dip out.
Okay.
But I'm glad for the invite, and I'm hoping to come back for more.
Oh yeah, you going back?
I'm probably gonna cop the Stadia. I didn't know that you can already pre-order it.
You gonna pre-order right now?
Wow. He's not fucking right.
Well, yeah, man. What else am I gonna do? I'm here. I'm stuck in the Middle East, dog. Like all I do is game and work.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go and cop it. And they have a bunch of games too. So like I think it's a good idea because if you stuck on Xbox or you stuck on PlayStation, you get this, and then you can play some of those exclusives that are like on the other side. I think they even have a couple of like Nintendo games that will be just on the Stadia later on. So I think it's a good middle ground. Like if you don't have the other consoles, or if you just like a casual gamer, right? You just game like when I just game on my phone. Get the Pixel. You could game on your phone, like AAA titles right there, wherever you at. That's like crazy. You could be playing anything you want, anywhere you want.
You haven't got to do
basically
that.
like a Switch, but better.
You a Chromecast. Get a Chromecast hooked up to your TV. It hooks up to your HDMI, and you're right there playing whatever. So that's article I got pulled up from when I was reading about it. The games they're going to drop whenever it launches. They got Xenoverse 2, Doom, Metro Exodus, Farming Simulator. New game that hasn't came out yet. It's coming out, I think, with Stadia. Is Baldur's Gate 3, Football Manager, Final Fantasy 15, Tomb Raider, Borderlands 3, MK11, Darksiders Genesis, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And this was before E3, so there's probably more games coming out with it too. And supposedly what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to get rid of downloads. It's supposed to get rid of patches, stuff like that. Yeah. So you can just go onto your Chrome, log into your Stadia, whatever, click on the game and start playing immediately. It sounds wonderful, man. I don't got worry.
It sounds wonderful. Do you guys think crossplay will be in this too? Like, say I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm gonna be playing somebody on Stadia and just mopping them because you're lagging a little bit more than me because I'm just.
I don't think so. I don't think there's gonna be any cross-platform anything. I think Xbox and Sony, say Microsoft and Sony, are working together to keep each other alive while Google and their Stadia start stomping on motherfuckers. That's what's going to happen. And Nintendo's just going to be along for the ride. Oh, that's nice. Chilling.
They're always.
Nintendo will always be chilling.
They're going to be good no matter what. They have a lane. They have Pokemon, like I mean, as long as they have Pokemon, bro, like Super Smash Brothers.
As long as they have Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, they're Gucci.
That's it.
Exactly.
The trifecta.
The trifecta.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like those guys, I think just no matter what, like I was kind of like, I don't really mess with Nintendo. I didn't buy the Wii U, Wii. I played for a bit. I didn't really care for it. And then when this freaking Switch, like, bro, I literally got the same feeling from when I was back in a kid. Like, oh shit, I love this freaking cartoony shit, bro. Like this freaking lit ass like Pokemon shit. Like I was getting the same like feelings when I was like a kid, and like it brought me back. So I'll always be like a Nintendo fan as long as they keep with the games and don't go through that period with the Wii U period was bad for them, in my opinion. So as long as they go forward and what they're doing now and just stay in their lane and with the hybrid stuff and like just giving like Breath of the Wild, they're making it Breath of the Wild. Like, bro, that was like one of my favorite games of all time, right there. Like that game was so freaking sick, bro. Like I don't know if you guys played it, but that game is like if you got a Switch and you haven't played that game, I don't know what you're doing with yourself because that game is like amazing. Game of the year, a couple years back. So
it's like Nintendo's version of Red Dead Redemption. Like it's the
literally. Well, stuff you do in that game, bro. I was watching somebody play. Who was playing it? Was it Mufasa was playing it? Somebody was playing it, and I saw them do something I never seen before. I didn't know you can grab rocks and just hit the freaking like rocks. I was like, damn, bro, that's lit. So
yeah,
I mean, It was you, right?
Yeah, I was doing the sword challenge.
Yeah, the sword challenge. Because I was watching that shit and I was like, bro, I didn't even know you could do that. He's like, yeah, man, you can just grab the freaking magnet thing and just hit him. I'm like, oh shit. So like that game is like literally a game where your imagination kind of plays like how you fight. It's crazy, bro. Like what other games kind of do that, man? It's crazy, man. Crazy.
And the same thing with the
We just got
dungeons.
way off track.
I remember beating a temple a certain way using my bombs, right? And then I go and watch somebody else play it, and they're doing it with the ice. I was like, oh man, that looks way easier, but I did it a completely different way just because that's how my mind thinks. And then this other dude beat the exact same level, but did nothing I did to beat it.
Fire. That is fire to me. Like, yo, the way that your mind works, the way that you approach something is completely different than me. And if I watch you play it, you watch me play it, it's a completely different strategy. Whereas most games, like, okay, if I play Spider-Man, for example, like, yeah, there's some of that, but it's like we can do the same combos, bro. We can do the same combos, the same dodges. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, AK, I know we got sidetracked, but that's kind of magic, yo. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes you just rap on, bro.
Yo,
Hey.
I got a dipset.
Hey, for real though, I'm about to dip out. Y'all have a good stream and hang out and all that. I got to go to Mustard. Can't be late, you know?
I feel you, man. Have a good day at work, man.
Take it
All right,
easy.
bye. See you, Mufasa.
All right, take care.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
Yeah, I don't know. The Stadia, I'm just, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel weird about it, man. And I hope I'm wrong because why not have more competition for, the platforms that I like? But I just have a weird feeling, man. I don't know what it is. It's a weird feeling about it. It's a weird.
See, I got a funky feeling about it as well.
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of podcasts, like all my buddies do podcasts and like everything, and everybody else has got the same feeling. Like there's something that's going to be up with it.
It sounds so freaking dope, and I know they've been working on it for a long time, right? But it just sounds almost too good to be true. Like this sounds like if they advertise and they get done what they like kind of like advertised, bro. Say goodbye, bro. Like it's over. Like it's over. Like that just sounds like the most dopest thing ever, bro. You know what I mean? With no drawbacks. No, they're saying no lag. They're saying it's compressed, but it's like you don't really see if your internet's high enough, you don't really see it. It looks pretty much like the same as like high-end PCs or your PS4 Pro or your Xbox One X. Like that's freaking crazy to me. But it's on a cloud, like bro. Like it just sounds too good to be true. But like I said, like I'm never gonna hate on something. I hope it is what advertised, but I got a weird feeling about it.
See, and back to what you say about competition, I feel like if this turns out to be what it says it's going to be, there's not really going to be a competition for anything. I feel like Google's going to just take over for. I feel like it's what Google's trying to do. I feel like if anyone can do it, it's Google.
That's true. They have tons of money.
Because Google, well, they have tons of money and they have the network capability to be able to just put the time into this and make it good. So I think it'll be good. And I'm like you. I'm hoping it comes out and turns out good, because if it turns out the way they say it's going to be, they're basically going to eliminate the need for a console altogether.
Yeah.
To where if it turns out it's going to be, I feel like that's another thing I was thinking about earlier. If this turns out the way that they're saying it's going to, the sales for the PS5 and Project Scarlet are going to be dog shit.
A lot. Because of the pricing and everything. If you could pretty much get the same type of experience but pay half the price, bro, and stream it, and like if you're freaking in your hotel, you can still play the same game. You don't got to bring your freaking console with you, whatever. That's the game.
That's if the hotel has good enough internet.
I mean, you probably play at 720, but still, like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, bro, I'm just my downtime just for bed. Yeah, I want to play 2 levels or something like that. You know what I mean? Everyone kind of has that, like, time where you're about to go sleep and you just wish you could play a little bit on vacation, before bed. You can actually do that, maybe. You know what I mean?
Or like one of those, you're over to your buddy's house and he's got one console. Instead of having to pack up yours all the way, you can just say, oh, you got extra TV? Cool. I'll bring my Chromecast or I'll bring whatever. Yeah. And we'll play it right here.
I'll bring that or whatever game, right? So
yeah, I'll play you online right now and we don't got to play offline.
So I got a really interesting question. Do you guys think there's going to be Google Stadia exclusive games?
No.
Do you think they would do it if it was like a huge success?
I don't think so. No, because I don't see Google having the want to or the market for wanting to develop games.
Okay.
Other than just the little mobile games that they have, which even then Google doesn't really develop them. They price them and put them out and stuff like that through the Google Play Store. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I don't feel like they will,
Mhm.
just because there really won't be a need for it. Because if you're paying the $10 a month for their pro subscription, you're gonna get whatever games anyway, and you can still pay the $60 for the game, like whatever game you want. So if like they don't need to be able to like release their own games when they're going to soon be making all their money from people who are paying for their pro subscriptions and stuff like that. And it's going to drive the sale of other Google products, because people are like, I want to get Stadia. I'm gonna go buy a Pixel 3. I'm gonna go buy a Chromecast. I'm gonna go buy a Chromebook or something like that.
Right.
Or people are just going to be, because some people still are like anti-Chrome. I don't know why Chrome's the best browser there is. I'm biased. I don't care. But if you go,
Chrome is
I don't know, but I have both.
Chrome is terrible to run, especially when you're streaming. Like if you have a tab open and you have Chrome, say goodbye to your CPU.
Yeah, why is it used so much? Why?
It sucks so much. So like when you said Chrome is the best one,
What do you use?
Firefox.
Me too.
Firefox is. I see a huge difference when I use Firefox when I'm streaming in my CPU usage. Okay. Chrome just sucks everything up.
But there's certain things that you need Chrome for. For example, even this Google Hangout stuff, like I couldn't run it on my my Firefox, so I had to, get a tab open for the Google.
And I feel like that's why Chrome runs so much CPU, is because Chrome has so many extensions within it.
True.
That's why it consumes more. Firefox is just simply an internet browser, nothing else. But Chrome, it connects to your Gmail.
You can play games off it, a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, you get access to Google Play Store. You can put ad blockers. There's Twitch extensions. There's like extensions you can add to give you coupons while you're shopping. Just little stuff like that.
Right.
So I feel like that's why Chrome uses so much CPU as opposed to like a Firefox or a Microsoft Edge.
But I don't need to know about a coupon that I can save $5 off at Pizza Hut when I'm in the middle of the stream.
I mean, that's true.
No, I don't need to know that.
Yeah.
True. I feel you.
I just feel like, okay, like even if they do like all this stuff that they're gonna say, like there's still a market for the consoles. Like they're not gonna have the exclusive still, right? So that's still gonna be a push. I mean, they're probably gonna have Xbox, but like as far as Last of Us not gonna be on there,
I still feel like PS5 and Xbox will still have its exclusives that Stadia will not have access to whatsoever.
Yeah, like a Halo or Gears.
True. And another thing that I feel that Stadia is going to try doing is everything runs via internet, off of your internet speed. So they're probably going to come out with some stupid shit like, okay, now we're going to start doing internet plans.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can go ahead. They should. They should.
I was a businessman. I'd be like, we doing this right now.
Yes, but they'll probably have like, okay, so now you can pay $80 a month and you'll get like, good internet, and we'll also throw in the Stadia for free. But the fishy part about it is, it's genius, but the fishy part about it is now you're locked in for 2 years with an $80 plan.
That's why it's genius for them. For us, it sucks.
It sucks.
It would suck, but for them, it's genius. Like it's like, why not do it?
And I feel like the subscriptions are going to be like $20 lowest.
Yeah. On the guy for Google said they're going to be $10 a month for their pro.
Yes, but it hasn't been released yet, so let's
true.
Let's just sit on it and then wait for it, because everything is different, even on PC. Everything on
prices
PC
go up, guys. Prices go up. Netflix started out cheap as fuck, and then as we got popular, we can bump it up, and people are hooked on this shit. Hey, and they're gonna keep
They're gonna still keep paying.
People are gonna keep paying for it. Yeah,
exactly. So I mean, yeah, it'll be $10 now, but who knows in a year from now, 2 years? If
they'll be like tomorrow, Stadia will be released. By the way, subscriptions are now $25 a month.
Yeah, I can see it getting to around there. I mean, that'd be nice.
I mean, AK, are you a PC player at all?
Yes.
Okay, so you know, like most gaming companies and everything, Origins and everything, for like their premium shit, nothing on the market is less than like $15.
Yeah.
True.
That's what I'm saying. So if Stadia's going to pull out $10, they're going to be like, well, and I still have a feeling, even if it's going to be $10, it's going to be games that nobody wants to play. It's going to be the high tier games. It's not going to you're going to sit there and be like, okay, well, I can easily get Stadia. I can pay $10 for the subscription. But these are all games I don't want to fucking play.
No, that's
I don't
for
wanna
the
play this
pro
shit.
subscription. The base one is free, is what it's saying right now. They're saying the base one's going to be free. Just to simply use Stadia is going to be free. But if you want to get their pro,
that's even going to be even more doo-doo games if it's free.
No, but the thing is, they only have a handful of games. If you want to buy like that new Assassin's Creed, that's not going to be a part of that package. You're going to have to buy that for $60.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the part of it, though. The video, I think it was one of the guys that helped develop it through Google. You still buy the game itself, so like you would still pay the $60 for the game.
Yeah.
But instead of having to download it every time it updates, you gotta wait for the patch and all that stuff. They're eliminating all of that. You're paying for the game. They're putting it in their cloud server and saying you have access to it. It's going to stay auto updated, instant play, all that stuff. But you're still paying for the game itself.
Right.
So now if I don't like the game, I can't return it.
I wonder with return policies. I mean, PlayStation got pretty bad ones. I mean, you can really do it if you want to wait for freaking $1,000.
Yeah, PlayStation is going to do it and everything. The only thing that I know that will actually do it for like PC is Steam.
Steam, Xbox is pretty good too.
Steam. If you buy a game and you don't like it, like within 3 days, you can contact them and be like, "Hey, this game garbage. I want my money back."
Yeah.
And they will allow you to do, I think, like 3 of them a year.
It's not bad at all.
No, it's not. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But then Google is might be really fucking greedy with it.
Yeah, I mean, Google might be like, you buy this and then see. But the thing is, like, it's like if I buy a game. So say I went to Walmart right now and bought Crash Team Racing for $40. Think how much it is. Yeah. And the second I open it, I cannot return it.
If you're buying it for $40, you getting it like used.
No, well, it's like a cheaper title. It's not like a.
Yeah, it's not.
Like Sonic Racing is like $40 too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? I know, like Walmart, Best Buy, I like companies like this. I like companies like that sell the games by the disc. GameStop's the same way too. Once you buy
completely, well, you won't get your money back. Well, I don't know if you get your money back, but you could definitely like replace it, I guess.
No, so I don't know about anyone else. I know Walmart. I used to work at Walmart specifically. So say I go buy Crash Team, I come home, I hate the game completely. I never want to touch it again.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot return it to Walmart. All they will do is exchange it for the exact same game. They will only take it back if the disc is defective, and they'll give you back the exact same game. They won't give you your money back or nothing. Nothing like that. They won't. Unless you cause some kind of fit and get a manager, which, obviously that's customer service. They always do that.
That's what my dad did.
But if you're just a normal consumer, I go buy it, I take it out of the wrapper, I come home, I hate it, I play it, I want to take it back. They're going to say no. We can only
always ask. Hey, and this is a life lesson for you guys. Always ask to see the manager, bro, because like literally, because these guys are, oh, this is our policy, and like, yeah, they only have this is what they're actually supposed to do as an employee. This is what they tell them. But get the manager, talk to the manager, be like, hey, but it's and that. Because I remember my dad, we bought like a PSP, and I broke it. Like, it was way beyond the warranty. He just chatted him, it works fine, and it just stopped working. Like, what do you guys like? That, right? And they're like, okay, fine, sir, we're sorry. We'll give you a new one, whatever. So like, always try to see what you can pull. You know what I mean? Don't always accept the first no that you hear.
I mean, I can tell you a good way to get rid of that whole problem right there.
Mm.
And everybody listening at home that's going to see this and all that, don't buy your games from Walmart. Buy them from a gaming store.
True.
And buy them used.
Best Buy is cool. I think Best Buy is cool for it.
Best Buy. I feel like Best Buy is more towards actual like.
Yeah, like TVs and then like
TVs, the actual computer, for PCs and everything.
I got you.
But that's the best way to go. If you go to GameStop, don't go to Walmart. If you go to GameStop, buy the game used, and you don't like it, you're getting your full refund back.
And it was in like 30 days, it's like a week, I think.
Yeah, like 10 days, I think.
Yeah, a week is plenty of time for me to know if I like a game or not.
True.
Yeah.
One night is good enough.
Yeah, usually. There's very few games where I'm like, after the first time, I kind of like this. Very few.
Yeah. So that is one thing I do agree with you on. We're going to see how Google handles returns, stuff like that too. I didn't think about that. That's one thing they're going to have to see. But I'm with both of y'all. If they can deliver on what they're selling, I think it'll be a game changer for consoles. And I think what it'll do too, I think it'll before PS5 and it's Project Scarlet release, it'll make them make some changes too.
True.
If this comes out the way that they're saying it's going to.
True. Well, I was watching Boogie. You guys know Boogie, right?
No.
Okay. Well, he's like
Booga Booga from Crash Racing that you're talking about.
No, Boogie. He does like a lot of like gaming news stuff, and he has like the Francis thing. Anyways, he made a video, and I was watching about the Google stuff, and I was like, okay, cool. And he actually played it, so I was like, perfect. A guy that actually played it. And he said like the controller was really like it was really good. It felt really comfortable. He said like if you look at like the pictures, you kind of like how's that controller going to work? But he said in your hand, everything it feels really good.
It looks like an Xbox controller mixed with a PS4 controller, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So he said it feels really good. He said streaming wise, and they were like at E3, so I don't know if they had like boosted internet. He said like the game ran pretty good. He said you feel like that it looked a little compressed, but he said like if you had like a PS4 or Xbox right beside, like you wouldn't even like really know the difference. So he said it ran pretty good there. Mind you, it's like they had the whole setup, they had time to prepare. You know, maybe you take it home, it's different, but he gave me like some confidence to be like, I bet it might run that way. But I just hope that it actually comes out the way that it's supposed to come out. Because the way like it sounds perfect. Because I remember we had like one of our first podcasts, we were talking about like this whole cloud gaming, right? Xbox, everything. And we said that we were like, they're probably like 5-10 years away from this, but I guess not. I guess not. So we'll just have to see, man. You said it comes out in October,
November.
Okay, so
yeah,
November.
in November.
Yeah, if you pre-order the Founders Edition, then you get it.
I'm gonna wait. If it's popping like that, and like everyone's just saying like, bro, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. It's perfect. It runs perfectly, which I don't think it's gonna be that. It's gonna take time, right? Everything takes time nowadays. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I'll probably like, to be honest, I'll probably talk to like guys like UAK and like other people and like see reviews and like see kind of how it goes that way, because I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it sounds good. Like if you're traveling and going to your buddy's house, like he don't got Mortal Kombat. It's like, bro, I got Mortal Kombat in my pocket. The Stadia right here, right? So
yeah. So we'll just have to see with that. Just see how it turns out. It's just one of those things that it's kind of a wait and see, because there's nothing to compare it to yet.
True.
It's going to be the first of its kind, and just kind of see how it turns out.
I was surprised that he said there's going to be Nintendo games on there.
I don't know. I haven't read anything that's saying like what all's going to be on it. Other than the titles I read earlier, but that's just what Google released, saying it's going to be on it during the Founders. Like if you pre-order the Founders, that's the games that are going to be available on it in November. Now I don't know.
I just don't know how Stadia. I just don't know if Stadia is actually going to have Nintendo games, because everybody knows how Nintendo is
Nintendo's real picky,
really picky with letting people do anything with their games.
Even collabs, like that's when we saw that Ubisoft collab. We were like, "What the hell?" Nintendo.
Come on, we're America. We would ruin their games.
Yeah, that's true. We were like, "Hey, wait for like about 14 patches, and then your games will be half decent."
Yeah, tell me about it.
Or a couple of years sometimes. Freaking, oh my god. With No Man's Sky and games like this, damn. But I heard that game's actually nice now, low key. I haven't played it, but
what, No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
I played it when it came out. It was
yeah, I know.
I wasn't a fan of it.
We can get to these outros, lit freaking stream. I actually just took King Leo out the freaking call because he wasn't even saying anything. He was just playing games.
Yeah.
So that's his outro.
That was a smart move.
That's his outro.
That's his outro.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
I love it.
Thanks for tuning in.
What's your up? All right, see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Later. But no, I think everybody showed up, and thanks. Like I said, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch some. AK number 2 THAP. I'm currently trying out for NW. If y'all don't know, that's K-Dot's clan on Shinobi Strikers. So that's what I've streamed in the past. What I'm probably gonna keep streaming, because I'm gonna be playing with them a lot more. If you want, check me out. I don't really have a schedule. It's just kind of whenever I feel like streaming right now.
I bet. And everyone's information will be down below. AK, I didn't put yours yet, but then I'll add it to it.
All right.
After it gets uploaded. Quack.
Yo, this is your boy Quack669. Find me over at Twitter, Quack_669. We will be starting streams soon, probably within the next 30 minutes. We're going to be getting back on some Titanfall, But if you guys like first-person shooters, come on down. You will not be disappointed.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly ask: Did they add anything to the game? Like, how is it different from launch? Like, is it a different game? Or is it the exact same? Like
a lot of different patches and everything to make the game so much cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, it's just more not cosmetics. It's all system that they've worked on.
Okay. Is there a mode in that game where you can just play without Titans?
Yes. There's certain modes in there to where you can play just pilots.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6v6 Titans. There's like a bank mode to where like every kill that you get like money.
Like
if you die, what?
Like Heist in Call of Duty, like AK was talking about earlier.
Maybe, I don't know. So like if I kill a Titan, I'll get like $30 or something, or like $50.
Okay.
I can kill a pilot. I'll get 15 bucks. If you kill like an AI ground unit, you'll get like $2 or something. And you continuously collect up the bounties, and every once in a while there will be these little banks that show up, and you have to go and deposit your money. And whoever reaches the first the set wins the game. But if you die, you lose 50% of your cash.
Shit.
So they make it kind of tricky.
That's kind of that sounds kind of interesting. I like that. That's cool.
That's a very fun gameplay. But there's a bunch of different types of game modes that they have on there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the Real King Rome. You can find me on Twitch. I've been too active lately, but I'm trying to get back on it. Just a lot of personal stuff, but obviously the podcast, I gotta be here for that. And then on Twitter too, it's the Real King Rome with DA. And then I'm on there too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Episode 5 in the books. You know what I'm saying? We made it, kind of. And we're gonna keep grinding and stuff like that. So thank y'all for watching. Like the video if you like the video, comment, all that stuff. Oh yeah, more YouTube videos coming soon. Trust me, I just waiting for the right opportunity to do so. But I'm getting text message from my mom. Anyways, see you guys later. Peace.
Later.